Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Can y'all believe this? I don't understand these men, y'all. I don't understand. This man got so much money. He need to sit his little self down and find Jesus, okay? So this dude, he's back in jail again, it looks like. He's a boxer guy. And you guys see it, Miami Gardens police issue a warrant for Mr. Davis. He's arrested after being accused of grabbing a woman who did not want to be grabbed. Okay. Grabbing a woman that didn't want nothing to do with his funky butt. He grabbed her by her head and her throat. Damn. Okay. Head and throat. Whoo. How you grab her by her head and throat? I don't know, honey. Grabbed her by her head and her throat. Must not been black because, honey, if you grab her by her head, that wig gonna come sliding off unless she got a real lace real tight. I don't know. But grabbed her by her head and her throat, then dragged her out the gentleman club. Ooh, I remember when I got dragged. Authorities say video footage confirms the victim claims. All right. So this is a woman in a gentleman club. I was wondering, did she work there? And she was taking that thing, and she was like, she ain't stunning his ass. Or was she just there? And he felt the need to grab her. Keep your hands off yourself. Why do these men feel the need to put hands on somebody like it's theirs? He is musty, girl. They say he look musty. He is musty. Musty is all get out with his short ass. He's so fucking small. Look.
2025 at 2:15 p.m., the victim entered the Miami Gardens Police Department accompanied by her attorney to report an incident that occurred on October 27, 2025. At the time of the incident, the victim was employed at a local gentleman's club located within the city.
She was employed, so she worked there, y'all. She worked there at the gentleman's club. She worked there. She had her job, and he's snatching bitches from their job.
Of Miami Gardens. According to the victim's statement, at approximately 4:15 a.m. while working, she was approached by Mr. Davis. The victim was approached by Mr. Davis. The victim reported that Mr. Davis grabbed her by her back of her head, pulling her by her hair with one hand and by her throat with the other. He forcefully escorted her down a stairway.
Now you mean to tell me where the damn security officers at? Huh? I'm over here butt naked out here in the gentleman club. Where the goddamn security at? Hell, where God at? Where is the other man? Y'all don't see these other men don't give a damn. When they see a man grabbing on a hoe, they ain't gonna help that hoe. They don't care if she got a click between her legs. They don't give a damn about that pussy. They don't care. You off on your own. That's why but it's a gentleman club. I guess she'll have some pepper spray underneath her titties. Put some pepper spray in her wig. I don't know. I don't know, honey, but I don't know. The security there should have been more secure. The bouncers there should have been more. They should be plenty. He shouldn't have felt that comfortable to grab that girl. I'm sure he looked around. I'm sure he was like, he can get away with it. And he did.
And toward the parking garage while maintaining his grip on the back of her head. Upon reaching the parking garage, the victim reported that Mr. Davis released her, at which point she was able to run towards her coworkers for safety. The victim reported sustaining minor injuries, including visible bruising to her left arm at the time the report was made, and she sought medical attention. The victim further reported that she has known Mr. Davis since 2022, and they were previously involved in an intimate relationship for approximately 5 months, which ended about a month prior to the incident.
I told y'all she didn't want his ass no more. These men, they all the same. Once you reject them and break up with them, honey, what they do, they want to take you out of here. They want to kill you. They can't stand seeing you out here making your money being an independent woman. They want to stop that. Uh-uh. So we need to change the title. Arrested after kidnapping, because that's what he did. Arrested after kidnapping his ex-girlfriend. Kidnapping his ex-girlfriend. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah.
She stated she had blocked all forms of communication with Mr. Davis after the relationship ended. During the course of the investigation, lead detective Gary Florencio obtained and reviewed video surveillance footage that corroborates key elements of the victim's statement. As a result of the diligent and hard work of our Special Victims Unit, an arrest warrant has been issued for Gervonta Bryant Davis on the following charges: battery, false imprisonment, and attempted kidnapping. The investigation determined that Mr. Davis used force to restrain and attempt to remove the victim from the location against her will. The victim was only able to escape when Mr. Davis released his hold to retrieve his vehicle. At this time, the Miami Gardens Police Department is actively working with the United States Marshals Fugitive Task Force to locate and apprehend Mr. Davis. October 29, 2025, at 2:15 p.m., the victim entered the Miami Gardens Police Department accompanied by her attorney to report an incident that occurred on October 27, 2025. At the time of the incident, the victim was employed at a local gentleman's club located within the city of Miami Gardens. According to the victim's statement, at approximately 4:15 a.m. while working, she was approached by Mr. Davis. The victim was approached by Mr. Davis. The victim reported that Mr. Davis grabbed her by her back of her head, pulling her by her hair with one hand and by her throat with the other. He forcefully escorted her down a stairway and toward the parking garage while maintaining his grip on the back of her head.
Yeah. So what's that about? Cause she broke it up with him. He like, nah, this my bitch. This my bitch. I paid for you, hoe. I gave you money, hoe. And you gonna break up with me? I'm the king. I'm the king. Don't no bitch break up with me. And then you wanna be out here shaking your ass for other men? This my ass. These my titties. I'm about to grab my ass and my titties and I'm about to be out, bitches. Okay? That's what be going on in their head. Hell, if ain't no man gonna enjoy this ass and titties but me. And I have to whoop your ass or take your ass up on out of here. Okay? Okay? This is my shit. You gonna leave me and you ain't think about how it affect me. You hurt my heart. You killed my heart. So I'm gonna kill your ass. Okay? That's how they be thinking, honey. All right. So I'm glad she reported it. I'm glad she didn't get scared and she ain't, a lot of you hoes are scary. Like I'm a scary bitch. You know what I mean? I'd be too scared to speak out. Maybe. I don't know. I hope I don't, but I hope I don't ever have to go through that shit. But I applaud her, for speaking out because most people won't because they're too scary. So she definitely has strength for doing that. So I applaud her. I'm glad and I hope she get her justice. So what do y'all gotta say about this? I want you guys to comment. I want y'all to get the likes up. You guys know I got 6 channels. Y'all can do better with the likes. Y'all supposed to be my ride or die, okay? We only got 3 likes up in here. What do I gotta remind y'all to like the video? I got other channels, I'm going live on. I hope you guys are subscribed to all 6 of my channels. And I will see you guys on my next video because y'all know I'm going to the next channel, honey. Bye.